Hi Social Cam, James Harold Charles Brown here with day 26 of the Flog Challenge. I went to Walmart and got the Logitech M325 wireless mouse that I was telling you folks about in the previous Flog Challenge videos. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I'll be using it eventually. Not that the mouse that the church has isn't good, it is, but that cord takes up quite a bit of room, and it's kind of awkward trying to move the corded mouse and move the headset, and it's just everything gets tangled up with cords, and it's a blooming mess. So that's the end of that subject. I'm gonna do the to be continued segment of this Flog Challenge, and with going back to the subject of computer networks and file sharing. Basically, the rule of thumb when you're dealing with files and folders in a network is you do not add files and folders to the network. Edit or modify the files in the network or folders. Move the files or folders to a different location on the network, or even the same location. Or if it's a confidential file, you don't copy that file unless you have specified permission from the network administrator or the person that is the author of the confidential file, and possibly the client if it goes that far, or the individual. I think the individual is the more appropriate term for this segment. The thing of it is if you start adding files and folders to the network, and editing files and deleting files from the network, and moving files from the network without permission, there are laws governing how information is supposed to be shared and how it's supposed to be safeguarded. And some people are better at keeping their mouths shut than others. So it's just a word of advice to people, because in the province of British Columbia there's 3 laws that are very important to learn. If you're dealing with the provincial government, it's Freedom of Information Protection and Privacy Act. Number 1. Number 2, if it's a non-profit organization, Personal Information Protection Act. And in case of electronic documents such as emails and PowerPoint presentations and PDF files and etc., the Electronic Documents Act. And federally, it's Access to Information Act. Could also be Protection of Privacy Act as well at the federal level. And these laws are very strict as to how information should be handled, who's allowed to have that information, and why they're allowed or not allowed to have the information. There's some very strict guidelines that have to be followed when you're dealing with individuals' personal information, when you're storing it on the computer network or even your local hard drive. Because the last thing you want is for someone to break into your system and steal that information from you. There's been very high-profile cases in the media, especially referring to federal government and provincial government with respect to security breaches, people being able to hack into government computer systems and stuff. And there's some very serious consequences for people that break into computer systems when they're not supposed to be doing it. And it is my responsibility as a licensed security guard to keep that information safe from people that would want to steal that information. So let this be a lesson to all of us. You can't be too careful. I think I'm going to wrap this up for now. Thanks for watching.